Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey guys, it's us.
Hello.
We're back on another week of So What We Watching with Jack and Teasers. Look at us being consistent.
Yeah, different background, but we still recorded. Different background,
Look
different
at
state.
us being consistent. Where are you this week?
This week I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, what are we doing today? Are we telling the people? What are we doing?
Oh, yes, we are telling people because I've been waiting for years for this concert. I'm going to see Cardi B. I
Yes.
well, when I bought my tickets, it was the last concert. Then she added one, so that threw me, but it's fine. Um, but yeah, I'm going to see Cardi B tonight. I have like third row floor tickets.
Period.
I waited forever. I saved my money for this specific concert, so I'm very excited to go.
What are we wearing? Are we wearing schoolgirl? Like, what are we doing?
There was too many options, and I just went with whatever I was feeling. So I'm wearing these leopard leggings and this cute little like beret hat.
Oh,
So
I
it's
like
gonna
that.
be a cute vibe. But yeah, it was too many options. You were schoolgirls. People were talking about yellow. I'm just gonna go with my
I
Cardi
wanted to
vibe.
wear my fur coat, but I didn't go because I'm trying to go to Essence Fest. Not trying. We have
You
booked our
are.
room. We're going to Essence Fest. So
Yay.
trying to see Cardi there. And I say trying because like our girl could be like, I'm not going, but not gonna call that on me. But every time I go see Cardi, something happens.
She switches. Oh no.
She was pregnant all the other times I was trying to go see her though.
Well, yeah, that definitely would throw. Yeah, I was waiting a long time for this tour because she hasn't been on tour for real, for real. So
No. She did like two shows in Chicago. She did like Big Jam and she did, it was like something at UIC. And every time, I promise, I tell the story every time after she performed, Young Thug was after her the first time. Everybody started leaving. And then Tory Lanez was after her the second time. And literally they had to tell us like, Tory Lanez is next. Like, where y'all going? Like, stop.
don't leave.
Cause
No, we
that was
can't
the
go party.
show. Like, Cardi bring the girls out.
Yeah, always. And I'm so excited to be going with my friends and like we're gonna have a great time. I know it.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Thanks.
And
What are
you get
you
the
up to
Atlanta show.
this
That's
week?
the best show, honestly, because like
I hope we get some good special guests. We don't know about Lotto since she's about to pop, but
she might
everybody
have
and their mama
popped.
came from Atlanta, so there's lots of options here. I'll say
Quavo
that.
was just there, like so. There's that.
Mm-hmm.
There's
It's
that.
yeah. There's
Let's
plenty of
see.
people.
Plenty of people in Atlanta. Ti could pop out. Who
Yeah, but I'm trying to
knows?
think who has a song with Cardi that's from Atlanta besides Offset.
Well, they say Two Chains wrote "Check Please,"
Okay.
so maybe Two Chains could pop out.
Yeah, because Quavo definitely ain't going out. Why would he pop out when he? That would be strange. That would be messy. Or
I would like to see Quavo. He was just there on camera.
yeah, but he went to the Cardi show.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
at the
that's
last
nice.
one, and she
That's
shouted him
nice.
out. She was like, "Shout out, Quavo, R.I.P. Take off." She ain't say nothing about Offset.
Okay, I like it. She said I'm so cool with
Yes.
them.
We
That
could do
man and his
motorsport.
business.
Y'all could get motorsport.
If we got Motorsport, I'd be so excited.
Yes, y'all could get motorsport.
But don't they gotta pay? Don't you gotta pay Nikki if she play that song?
Um,
Maybe she just play her part. She don't gotta pay.
maybe, I don't know.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm excited. I've already looked at the set list, so we'll see what she plays and who
You
comes
know the
out.
set list by heart now.
I was listening to it. It was my Spotify playlist while I went to the gym, so I could like practice the songs.
Yes.
I am ready,
Yes.
especially because the first album was such a long time ago, and I know the songs, but
I
like
wanted the first
I'm not
album. Like when I heard Head, I was like, I have to hear it. I wanted to hear
exactly or
Red
be
Bars live.
careful. All those they're
I'm
great
actually
songs. I
not as
just didn't
jealous
have
of
them
New
on
York
repeat.
because they didn't get Red Bars live because I saw her do the live when she was like, I forgot to do Red Bars. I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. Because I want to hear that live so bad. So if y'all get that, congratulations to Atlanta. But I just want to hear some regular, degular. Yes, I would pass out.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Can't not wait. It's gonna be a great day. Yeah, no one's gonna ruin my day today. So and I have like 10 things to
It's
watch this
very strict
weekend.
today.
It's going to be a good day since
It's
the
very
start.
strict today.
Yeah, exactly. But what are you up to in LA?
I have some work stuff to do this weekend and all next week. And I'm like, I'm resting today because I'm just like, absolutely not. But me and my friends are planning on going out. And honestly, I'm just planning for Essence Fest now because Cardi was number one. I'm not gonna lie, whoever bought my ticket, shout out to you because you really wanted that one seat on the floor and you're willing to pay for that. So thank you. Cardi, you are worth the money. Thank you. I kind of saw why people resell for a second. I was like, damn, this is a thrill. This
Nice
is
little
fun.
profit right there.
This is fun. But no, I did not go to the Chicago show and I was so sad. But I don't feel like I had FOMO. I thought
Yeah,
I was gonna have FOMO. I thought I was gonna cry about it. But seeing that she's gonna be at Essence Fest, I was like, all right, bet. Like that was big for me. I was like,
yeah.
cool. Like that's all I needed.
That would be fun because it's like mostly women who go to that anyway, so it's still gonna be the same fun vibe.
Yeah, me and my girls,
It'll
I'm
be the
just
same time.
excited that we going. This is our girls trip of this is not our girls trip of the year. Allegedly, the girls trip of the year is always my birthday. Because everybody always is available for my birthday, but which I appreciate. I'm very grateful
Yeah.
for, but that is not the girls trip of the year. So this is going to be our girls trip of the year. And I'm
So,
excited for that. And I'm excited to see what we got going because we're going down early. We're going down like
okay.
2 days early. So
Are you going to the actual festival, or are you just going to like? I know some people just go down there and like
I'm
partake
gonna
in that.
go for the actual festival. That's why I'm going like 2 days in advance so that I could just, go have fun. It start seeing the people once they start coming in type of vibe or whatever, but also get
Hmm.
some time with the locals or whatever. But then I wanna go at least one day to the festival and just see what it's about. But I'm trying to go to the concert. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, all the activities, all the people that show up, definitely.
Yeah, I'm there for the free samples too.
The free stuff, yeah. You're gonna leave. You probably need another suitcase when you go
And
home.
if Cardi is performing, that means Cardi hair care line might be at
It would
Essence Fest.
definitely be there. I'm
And
sure
y'all
it
done
was
sold it out
at.
already, so that way I can get me some. Thank you. I love how I
Yeah,
put
I
that
saw
together.
that it was at Revolve in Coachella. They did like a special pop up at the Revolve activation at Coachella. You could like buy some of the stuff, and they were giving stuff for free.
Love that. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they have it at Essence
Do it.
Fest.
Do it. That's so
I
cool.
plan to have braids. However, if y'all washing braids, I'm okay with that.
Right. I will do whatever is needed to get the
Yes,
Cardi hair
49
stuff.
minutes is crazy because I definitely was like, okay, I'm gonna get it, but then I like went to go work out and I was like, okay, let me go check it. Gone.
Gone. Gone. But the marketing was really good. So
Yes.
I'm not mad at it. I'm
Bag on
happy
the
for you.
head. You had me at the bag on the head. I was like, you just like
Hmm.
me. Oh my god.
The bag on it was, yeah, I liked it. She's always herself. I think that's what always works for Cardi. Cardi's always gonna keep it 100% herself.
Absolutely. And then when she want to drop an album every 8 years, we gonna be here. When she
Hmm.
want to drop a single every 2 years, we gonna be here. But in
Right.
the in between, when she turning into the Avon lady, we gonna be here.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, Cardi. We're along for the ride. Thanks.
Hopefully next
Let
winter,
us
I
know
want a
what's
fur coat
next.
line on Fashion Nova. But I'm just dropping my wants and needs. I know you out here. You got 4 kids. I know you be out here
Mhm.
hustling.
I'm surprised Cardi hasn't started like some fashion thing yet. Maybe that's like her next venture. Because like she is the Fashion Nova girly. She was like the original Fashion Nova girly. But
Yes,
I don't remember her doing like any like Cardi and Fashion Nova stuff together.
she had. I think she had a line, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get anything from it, and it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. If it's who I'm thinking it is, and I remember she was like the OG Fashion Nova girl because I saw Kylie Jenner in the jeans. I was like, these jeans can't look like that. And then Cardi would drop videos, and I'd be like, oh, okay, bet. And then I would go get something. Fashion Nova actually, it still kind of hit like here and there if you need like a piece, but like it used to hit back in the day. Like
I
getting
still
some
love Fashion
jeans,
Nova.
getting
If I
some
need an
jeans.
outfit, Fashion Nova
What?
will have it and deliver it to me in like 3 days.
And
I
then
love it.
here they do like a 1 day shipping. And they have a
I haven't
store.
enough
The
for
store
everyone.
doesn't have what I thought it was gonna have. Like I go in there for like individual pieces. Like if I need like a purse, if I need like a shirt. I don't think I found like a set, but like I'll sit online and I'll find something. Like and people will be like, where'd you get that? And I'll be like, Fashion Nova. They always look at
Fashion
me like I'm
Nova.
crazy. And I'm like, Fashion Nova is not like y'all be trying to play a
Yeah.
Fashion Nova face.
Yeah. Who was it? Alandria wore one of her like Love Island dress was Fashion Nova. The last one she wore, the gold one.
They need an Olandria collection.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cardi B is like her. That's like her new thing. It's like fashion, even outside of not just outside of like Fashion Nova. Like we're talking about Vogue and all that other stuff now. So
Yes.
I think at some point she'll definitely do something over there
I want a
because she
fur coat
likes it.
line.
Yeah,
Give me a fur coat line. Yes. But other than that, what have you been up to? How's work? How's everything?
It's good. Working consistently still, so we're happy. No complaints. I need to make more
How's
time to watch all these shows. I've started binging I think I'm binging like four different shows right
Yes.
at the same time, and I'm like almost done with all of them. But like I was like starting everything at the same time.
Yes.
So
I was supposed to do something on Wednesday and then it got canceled. And I was like, okay, I could be like, oh man, it got canceled, but I could be like, okay, I have so much TV to watch. I had like The Testaments. I didn't start Margot's Got Money Troubles yet. That came out Wednesday. I did Love
mhm.
Island. I did what else? Imperfect Women. There wasn't a new Chicago PD. There was a new Abbott. There was
Yeah,
something else. Like
and
there's a lot of
still
TV.
yeah, there's a lot of TV. Still, some stuff is missing because Law and Order is taking a break, and I don't love that. And they just canceled Elliot's Law and Order too.
I've never really seen them cancel a Law and Order, so that blew my mind because I was like, damn, they cancel Law and Order over there on NBC.
Well, they had already canceled it on NBC. It was only on Peacock for like the last two seasons, maybe one or
Oh
two
shit.
seasons. So they did cancel it. But what is
I'm a part of the
SVU
problem.
is on season 26, 27 right now?
Yeah, they got renewed too, so they're good.
My favorite. I've never
I
missed
need
an
Finn
episode
to
of Law
be
and Order.
like, I'm tired of Finn popping up at random moments. I
Yeah,
just
get in
watched
here.
last week's episode. Like,
Stay
I
here.
saw, I don't know if the tweet I saw was AI about him saying like budget cuts or something like that is why he's not in a lot of episodes. But put him back in. Like, I need more Finn. I need one liners. Like, I need a little comedy. Like, give me something. It's real serious over there right now.
There's no way that's budget cuts. There's no way you thought you were gonna cut Ice T for all these new people that we don't like, necessarily like
I didn't
know
believe it
yet.
because I thought it was AI. I try not to believe everything I see.
There's no way you guys thought you were
And
gonna
I
get
didn't go
rid of
to
it.
his page to reference it.
There's like what, two original cast members on this show now?
I'm
Like,
sure Olivia's getting paid and rightfully so. And then
but I would think he would be getting paid.
I would think he
What?
would be getting paid like
He been on the show. The show 27. He been on for like 25. Like,
he's not like an OG. Like he wasn't like first episode.
I don't know. I can't remember if he was in the very first
Early Law and
episode.
Order is a little too gruesome for me. Like I tried to watch episode one and
Not
I
that they
was like,
used to
this
be
is
able to show the bodies.
yeah. I
Yeah,
was like, this is a little too much for me. So I think I started like at season 3 or something like that.
I'm looking up season 2. Yeah, he started in season 2.
Season 2, okay.
Yeah, they brought him in for 4 episodes and then they kept him forever.
Yeah, and they have to bring him back.
Yeah, need him.
I'm tired of the little pop ups. They're actually really annoying. It's cute because it's like, okay, there go Finn. He getting a little break or whatever. But it's
Right.
also like, give Finn an episode. Like, stop playing in his face.
Yeah, he should be like where Olivia. Like he need to be the one under Olivia. That's his job. That's
Even if
where
he had desk duty, I'll be okay with that. Like, just
something.
have him
Yeah,
around.
right. But I know we came here to talk about Imperfect Women because that I think is the show
Yes.
everyone is literally talking about, and rightfully so because it is so good, guys. It's so good.
True life, I sleep with my best friend's husband, better known as Imperfect Women on Apple TV.
So much mess in a three-person friend group. It's only three of you,
It's
and it's
only
gotten
3.
extremely messy.
It's only
Extremely.
3. And we saw the trailer for it at the Apple upfronts, like when you were in LA for that as well. And so we saw the trailer, we heard the cast talk about it, but nothing could have actually prepared me at least for what I was watching after.
No. No, and I had talked to people who got to see those first 6 episodes, and they were like, "No, it's really that good. Like, it's very good, especially the first 6, because I think they gave the press a little bit more episodes. But going in now that I've seen it for myself, I
What?
cannot believe what I'm watching here. What's
And I
happening?
didn't watch. Apple was able to send it to us early, and I was like, I'm
Hmm.
not gonna watch it because it's gonna
Oh no,
make
I
me
had
want
to.
more. Because I already knew Kerry Washington was in it, and I was like, okay, I'm already sold. Like, and June is in it. Like, oh my god, like super sold. And then the trailer that we saw, and just like what I heard, I was like, okay, I'm good. So if I watch the first episode, I'm gonna be waiting for like a little bit to talk about this with someone. So I'm not gonna watch it, and I'm so glad I didn't. Like watching it in real time with people is so much fun.
Yeah, I will say I when they sent them early, that was the show I would left Apple TV press day like, okay, I'm going. Like I cannot wait to watch that. So when they sent it to me, I immediately was like, I'm watching the first 2
You
episodes.
watched it immediately?
Immediately put on both episodes like by myself in the house. And then I was like, damn, Now I gotta wait like 3 weeks.
Yes.
Like I had watched it like a week early, and then they dropped the first 2 episodes. I had to wait another week to get to episode 3, and I was like,
That's the only part I hate.
oh my
Like when they give
gosh.
us really good shows, I'm like, okay, so now I gotta wait. I can't say anything to anybody because nobody knows what I'm talking
Right.
about. All I can say is watch
Nobody
Imperfect
saw
Women.
this.
Watch Imperfect Women. You have to watch it.
Yeah, I was like, what, start your day here. When it came out, I was like, this is a show you start with. Okay, right here.
And
This
episode one was like, okay, but like we're 6 episodes into an 8 episode series, and it's like I
I
kind of know who
know.
did it, but I also feel like every episode it changes because right now I think that Mary's husband did it. What's his name? Howard. Howard did it.
Howard David. Yes. Um, I think. Well, let's going back to the beginning because, like, the first of all, the way that they're rolling out the story in general is like perfect. Like how they kind of
Yes.
individually tell you about each of their stories and like how they are all intertwined. Like introducing us to Eleanor was insane, and then she ends up sleeping with the husband by like what was that episode 2?
I don't think I fully ever thought Eleanor did it,
Escalated.
but I thought the husband did it in the earlier episodes. I always figured that there was something there. As soon as she said, I would never lie to you, I was like, girl, please stop right there. Like,
Yeah.
you definitely want to fuck this man. Like, please stop with me.
I don't know. Eleanor, first couple episodes, like when she was okay with going to the ballet with old boy, I was like, oh no, she playing with fire already, already playing with fire. Like I would not go out to a play with my dead best friend's husband.
I knew what it
There's
was
no
when she said
world that
that.
makes sense.
When she went over there at night and she was like, I'll never lie to you. I knew what it was. I was like, girl, I
Yeah,
know
it
what
was
you
like
are.
it was like we slowly saw her falling in love and like letting it come out now that this woman was dead. Like that's how the story unfolded. And then it ends in like what episode 3, 2, she sleeps with him. It
I think too,
escalated
she sleeps
so
with him.
quickly. And mind you, that was like 2 days post my girl's death. It wasn't even that long.
That's the part that killed me. And then also, like, we want to add on to it. Kerry Washington character has holes in this show. Like, she got the chef. The first episode when they
Yeah,
first
an
start the
old
season,
boy.
she got the chef. She got a boy that she worked with. Like, she don't need to mess around with her best friend's husband. This is definitely a choice. This isn't by
Yeah,
force.
it was a choice, and like, I guess they're trying to explain it with her brother, but like her being in love with him, but like technically not being allowed to be with him or whatever was going on back in the day. So he ended up with Nancy. The way they even unfolded that story with the brother popping, like so good, so
I was
good.
like,
I was there. Brother low key came in, like I was like, "Why are you hating?" Like, but he was like, "No, you're in love, and this is
yeah,
actually too
you
much. Like,
tweaking.
you're doing too much right now."
You tweaking. We need to go tell the cops all this other
Yeah,
shit. Like, but
yeah.
you're tweaking. I just want to let you know that. And
We're not
he
doing
was right to say
it.
that. Cause girl,
He
you
said,
you are tweaking.
"Yeah,
What are
this
you
white
doing?
man will throw you under the bus." Okay, I don't know if you don't know that he will throw you under the
And
bus.
if he don't, his family will. The sister for sure. I was like the whole time in the beginning. I was like the sister did it.
Yeah,
Like
because low key until I saw the brother, I was like, okay, Eleanor's not that bad. And I'm like, oh no, he trying to be like, no, see, I know you already over here about to mess up. Not for this one.
yes. And then Nancy's funeral was crazy. I was like, his family hates her. Okay, they're
Yeah,
kind of excited that she's gone.
a
They're
sister.
okay with this.
His sister is terrible.
His
Why is she
sister
such
was
a
horrible.
why are you such a bitch to me? What did I do
you
to you?
you took all my roses, and then you wait later on when you see how much work Nancy put into her garden and into planning parties, you know she put in time to those roses, and then they took those roses and they was like, let's make her obituary. What?
Yeah, I don't understand the spite there. That's like maybe I missed something, but like I feel like his family more than just doesn't like her. Like they
Yes.
do mean things to go out of their way for her to feel ostracized. And like granted she didn't come from the money and all that, but like it seems a little deeper than that.
I thought it was her spending habits. I thought that
It
maybe
was
she didn't fit into the mold that they have for a wife for their son because they are a big family. They do have a lot of money. I think the sister already just felt the way about her. Even when Nancy said that comment like, "Are you upset that you didn't get the house? Like, I can say something." And it was like y'all had beef way before this marriage started. It was something
yeah.
there.
But then if they didn't want her to they didn't want him to marry Nancy, but then Eleanor also felt like she couldn't admit, like, who the hell was supposed to marry this man that was just the prince of the world for them? Like,
Probably the sister best
that's
friend
why
or
he acts
something.
like that, because y'all treat him like that. Because what are y'all talking about?
And he's unhappy with life. Like,
His whole life, because his family be talking to him like he a child still, probably, but.
and the episode explaining him made more sense. I was team girl, exit out that email, looking at that divorce settlement email. I was like, exit out the email, girl. Like, why is the email still up? Like, you saw it, you read it, great, but don't let him know
Close.
you saw it and read it.
Close.
Close
Yeah.
it.
The husband is definitely the obvious choice because he's suspicious and just has been moving crazy since episode 1, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think he did it because that would be too obvious. And Apple TV loves a little plot twist for you. It never is that easy.
I was kind of like he did it, but then I realized like he just really didn't give a damn about his wife. When I saw the mural, like when I saw the mural, I was like, "That's Nancy." Like I saw the body, the face, the hair. I was like,
She
"That's
said, "Oh
Nancy."
no, that's her."
And then I saw it quick as soon as Carrie watched the character. It was like, "Is that a new painting?" And he was like, "Oh, she be getting new stuff." I was like, "That's your wife." And then later on, when he noticed because of the artist being announced on the news, and he was like, "That's her," because everyone else realized it was her. I was like, "You don't pay attention to this girl. You
Yeah,
had
you
no
don't
idea what she
care.
was going through. You don't care. You forgot what your wife body looked like.
Mm,
She hanging a whole paint of her body in the house, and you have no idea."
yeah, it's signed. He signed it, but you didn't even notice when it went out, did you?
He didn't walk by and he wasn't like, that look kind of look like my
It
wife's
kind of looked
body.
like
Like,
you. You didn't
no, he
even
was just like,
notice.
oh yeah, she got something new in the
Yeah,
house. Like, whatever.
his wife. He's definitely oblivious to his wife. The daughter, Cora. That was a good episode too. When they were telling
Yes,
Nancy's story, and then it ended with her daughter doing the what was it, the white trash party, which was girls.
that was kind of funny.
Okay.
That
But
was kind of funny.
she did not like that. She really went off on her daughter. And Cora is kind of, I guess she's just supposed to be a teenager, but
I fully understood where Nancy snapped at because there was no one else that she could take it out on at that party. She noticing what's going on between her best friend and her husband. She already has a problem with her husband. His family already feels a way towards her. She doesn't have anybody to take out this aggression on. So let me take it out on my daughter because I can tell her what to do because she's my child and she should listen to me because I'm an authority figure. And
yeah,
it's like, girl,
wrong timing. This was not. That wasn't it.
and also her daughter made it clear that they don't have a relationship and also she's away at school. I don't remember if it was college or maybe boarding school or something like that, but she's away and she was like, I've been home and you haven't held a conversation with me, so what are we talking about right now? You want me to come downstairs for a party? So I understood the daughter because it's like, girl, we don't even have a
Take that
relationship, you want me to
energy.
fake it for everybody downstairs? But then she's like, I don't have anybody else to take it out on, I'm gonna take it out on my daughter. And then when she was like, you're mocking me, I was like, oh girl, you must have had a horrible life. Like, if you think this is mocking you, and clearly this girl has no idea what you're talking about. She doesn't
Yeah,
know
she
your life.
definitely.
So that made
Yeah,
sense to me. All of that made sense. Like the lead up to both ends made sense because it's just like, yeah, girl, I'm about to go outside. I'm not coming to this party because you don't even talk to me. We don't have a relationship. Like, and I knew what type of relationship it was because I looked at the American Girl dolls. And when I looked
and
at
they
those
were
American Girl
perfectly put
dolls,
together.
she was like they're in the corner and I saw like she had colored the doll's hair. And I remember I had an American Girl doll and like my grandma was so strict. She was like, don't cut this doll's hair. Cause I used to cut my doll's hair. She was like, don't cut their hair. Don't just like, we'll take it to the shop. We'll get it done. But like, don't
Hmm.
cut it. Don't color it. And I was like, she colored that hair and Nancy doesn't look like the mom that would allow her to color an American Girl doll's hair. Like I can see what the relationship was very early on.
Yeah, they clearly don't have a good one. But Nancy, I don't know. Nancy was a very complicated character so far. Like I feel like a lot of things that happen, she keeps to herself. Like she's dealing with all of this alone, and they're kind of putting this together. Like this woman was literally, she had a whole life before this. Her daughter has no idea, and
I
like
keep trying
she's
to figure
having an
out who
affair with
knows.
people, and her best friends have no idea what she's doing. They this never even crossed their mind. So like she has like an entirely secret life that multiple people don't know about.
With Nancy's character, I keep trying to remember who knows what when it comes to
Yeah.
Nancy because sometimes I'm like, well, who knows her mom drove through this wall with her in the car. Like, do her friends know this, or do they just
Yeah,
know,
did her
like, do they
husband
know
know
about her
those that?
stepdad? Like, what do her friends actually know as opposed to what we as watchers know? Like, I
Yeah.
never know who knows what with Nancy.
Yeah, because Nancy got some deep secret life
Deep,
that she's been just holding for her entire life.
deep.
Girl been living a double life since she was like 16.
Her background, her upbringing is insane. The husband, well, okay, it's focusing on her background. The mom crashing a car was some of the most insane shit I've ever seen. Cause how extreme. I thought she was just gonna swerve through traffic and try to scare her, but actually falling through and crashing a car is crazy.
Was she running into a house or something, or a building?
I think it was like
Or
the
a wall?
opening gate to like a funeral home or something like that.
Wait, she literally hit it head on.
Yes, full speed
Yeah. But that's
after
what I'm
yelling.
saying. The way they told you about Nancy, and then that was like what episode 3 or 4 is when we learned like the backstory of Nancy and how she even got here. Like, whoa, okay.
And the whole time I was just like, who knows this? Like,
And then you're like, who actually knows this much? Like Eleanor kind of knows something about her mom. Eleanor and Mary know something about her mom, but do they know all of these details? And like it's like slowly
I don't
coming out
know.
what people know. I think they did. Eleanor said she knew about the car because remember she said you're not like your mom. You would never do that.
And they knew about the stepdad because Mary mentioned that to the cops.
Hmm.
So they knew that much. But I don't think they
Yeah,
know what he looked like because I'm pretty sure that was him at the funeral.
yeah.
So when Eleanor saw him, I don't think.
She
Did she
knew
mention that to
that.
the cops?
I don't think no, she didn't because she didn't know if it was him or not. She thought. I think she just thought it might have been.
Okay.
But yeah,
So like I don't know. Sometimes I have to go back and rewatch. Like if I'm cleaning up, I'll turn it on because I'm like, who knows what about Nancy? Like because that part does escape me because I'm like, who knows this much? Like because this girl has lived a traumatic life. Like who knows
yeah.
all of this?
And even the life that she had before, like the parts they do know, they don't know that she's now living another double life currently. Like that's the part they're figuring out right now. Like, no, we thought she stopped this. No, she's still got two going on here.
So Nancy thought her husband was going to divorce her. It turns out he was just trying to protect her. He didn't want to divorce her. He actually loves her. But they do have problems in their marriage, and she doesn't have a good relationship with her daughter. However, he finds out she's cheating on him. And y'all, guess who she's cheating on him with? Her best friend's husband.
And David Howard is not that cute.
He's not cute at
He
all.
is not
She and then she thought
anything
he
to
was a
run home about.
she thought he was a lame. First off, let's
Yeah.
let's let's tell it how it is, Nancy. You thought he was a lame. You thought you could work that. You thought you could just have sex with this man and have it your way. And when you and your husband got good, or if y'all didn't get good, however you want to play it, you could play it. And that man was like, "You ain't going
And
nowhere.
he
You
was
leave
in
when I
love in
say
two
leave.
seconds. That was
I'll
scary
run
too.
this."
Because I think it was when he was nice to her at the play when she was like, oh, like, okay, there's something here. Or when, especially after Nancy, remember Nancy's husband said something mean to her or something like that. And David came back and was like trying to like be nice to her. But like for then him to kind of like flip into the same role her husband was and kind of being an asshole at the end, I was like, wow.
First off, let's talk about it. Howard David, I know what you are. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Good
first
shit either.
wife, you're talking about she had mental illness and she had problems, which was not true. We'll talk about that later. But
Yeah, because
then you
that,
tell June that you see June has issues within herself
that's you calling her
and
June. Her name is June forever.
her name is June forever. And then you get with her, you marry her, and then you cheat on her and you get with someone else that has problems because June's character had like an Adderall problem. So like
Hmm.
she already had like issues. And then you get with Nancy after you hear Nancy's story. Please, I know what you are.
And you know what? Now that you said that out loud, I know we haven't gotten there yet, but like when we talked about earlier how he like was really nice to Nancy at first, and then like when the end when she kind of he like flipped and was like, "Nah, I'm not letting you go." I feel like that was kind of foreshadowing us into being like he's not what you think. Like he comes off as this very like husband thing, but like as the story continued, that was like the story he had. He was nice at
Yes.
first, and then he flips, and
Yes.
that's like, and damn, like that was they were telling us. They were trying
I
to
know
tell us
what you are.
that. He's not a
I
good
know what
person,
you
guys.
are.
He's bad. He's
Because before
bad
I
as
knew the
fuck.
wife didn't actually have mental illness, I was like, when I was hearing him say, like, when she's stable and she gets a doctor, then I'll leave her. I was like, Okay, boom. And then I remember that June had an Adderall problem. I was like, okay, boom. And then when he was like, no one should have to deal with that, when Nancy was talking about her stepdad and he was like,
Hmm.
he abused you. I was like, I know what you are. I got this locked in. Thank you.
You're one of those. You are this is what people be talking about. You're getting all your information to see what you need to do to get what you want. That's what's happening here. Because you're actually not a good person.
You're not a good
Like
person
you
at
can't.
all.
And that's so funny because like he got us all at first.
He
He
got
got
me.
us all. I thought she had the good husband. I really thought my girl
He
had the good
got me.
husband.
I was just like, maybe he's a little bum, you know.
You
Maybe he
actually
just
got
don't
the
help at
shittiest
home or
one.
something. Like, because I was like, maybe Mary did it. Like,
Me
somebody could have
too.
did it. Like, but it wasn't him. He did it in my book. He did it.
Yeah, he
If he didn't
definitely.
kill
Now that
her,
we only
he
have
gave
what
that
two episodes
daughter
left,
Adderall. He gave the daughter some pills.
he definitely gave the daughter Adderall. He definitely that last episode was like insane.
My
Like
mouth was
like
open the entire
the
episode.
way they had already unfolded his story to show you that he was actually not the man that we had built up to be in the first like 4 episodes. For that to be the last thing, like he did it. He did it.
So before then, before the Adderall incident with the daughter, and she ends up in the hospital, June, which her name is Mary, but we're gonna call her June.
Yeah, Mary June,
June,
June Mary.
she takes a drive, and I don't know where we think she's going, but she ends up driving towards the ex-wife's house, goes and talks to her, and she's like, I heard you slit your wrist. And Shorty was like, who slit their
He
wrist?
said,
I
"No, ma'am, didn't do
over
that."
him? Girl, what you want to know? I don't, man. You can sit here. You want some coffee or something? We could talk. Because what you need to know, because I ain't slit my wrist. He pushed me down the stairs, though, when I told him I wanted to leave. He said he left me. No, he pushed me down the stairs when I said I wanted to leave him.
Yeah, you married a crazy man, and you didn't
And
figure it
then
out for 17 years.
when she was like, he brought a woman came over and he locked the door. No locked doors. Like, open that door. What are you talking about? Like,
Oh yeah, when she was telling Eleanor, so
yes.
you've been secretly dealing with all of your marital issues as well, because ain't no
Everybody got a
way that
problem.
man, ain't no way,
He ain't even all that.
he ain't got no job.
I could see if maybe he was like the dean of the school or something, like, or
I'm saying he don't even have a job. Your friend got him to get your friend to get him a job.
and then she had to give him a ride. Not only did
Yeah,
your friend have to get him a job and was giving y'all money, like she had to get him a ride to work. Like
he can't Uber or nothing just to make some money on the side.
something was wrong with the car, I think.
He got
So,
time to cheat, but he ain't got no job. That's crazy.
and then bagging your friend wife the way you bagged her is insane, because what do you mean you took a page out your book? And then when June was like, your book sold zero copies, like nobody bought your book. What do you mean Nancy bought your book? He was like, well, maybe we gifted her a book. Like, I don't know, but maybe she liked what she read.
He knew he got caught, and that's why he did that Adderall thing.
He was
He
like, I can't
knew.
push you down the stairs. He wanted to push her down the stairs when she didn't want to move to Ohio. But he was like, I got
I
this job.
know.
And she was like, we should talk and maybe see if we can go to Ohio. He wants to push her down the stairs.
Yeah, he did. He didn't like when she questioned that, and yeah, he's trying to do something bad. I'm so nervous for her now. Cause like when that happens in shows, when you try and make the wife look crazy and she already has all this like mental health stuff, that usually be like the downturn of things. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like setting her up.
And I think Mary gets one more episode, right? Because everybody gets two episodes, I think.
I don't know. So
I
another
think
episode of Mary before we get the full story.
maybe.
But I can't see why Mary would kill Nancy. I don't think she would do that.
I
I
think
did think
Howard
Mary
David
did it
did it.
at first, but I don't think she did it now.
I saw people in my comments say that they think that the son did it. And I was like, I don't think the son did it. But now that I know he knew his dad wasn't home and he told June, like, oh, you were in the bed sleep and dad wasn't home. Like, I know for a fact he wasn't home. Now everything's adding up that it could be Howard David. But somebody in my comments was like, it could be the son. And I was like,
I hope not. That's like always like the fallback. They did that on Presumed Innocent, remember? They
I
always
didn't finish it.
say they end up being like this cover story because they don't want their kid to go to jail. I don't want that to be the ending of this.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want it to be the son. I don't want it to be Mary. I'm okay if it's David Howard, but someone also said it could be Nancy's daughter. That Nancy's daughter saw what was going on and she could have did it. I don't know how that would connect. I would
Maybe
need
it's
two
the
episodes.
sister. She's a bitch.
I've been thinking it was the sister ever since she was like, "Oh, can you take me to get coffee?" And they had that conversation. I was like, the sister did it. Like,
She knows a lot, and she doesn't let Nancy know anything that she knows. So low
no.
key, she's just as secretive as Nancy.
And when she was like, "No, he doesn't want any guest right now," and Nancy was like, "I'm
How
not a
you gonna tell
guest
me what my husband want?
in my house."
Girl, move.
And then when
Yeah,
she was in the bathroom with his dad, honestly, I thought some Millie Grant shit was about to go down, and I was really scared for her. I was
you got
like,
nervous.
why was he in the bathroom? Like, what's going on? And I got
Yeah.
so nervous. And then when he just left out and he was like, this will be your last Christmas or your last New Year's Eve party or something like that. I was like,
So maybe his family killed her. But why?
I think that the money,
She's not taking his money. She wasn't trying to leave him. I mean, she was cheating on the man, but it wasn't like,
but that's bad for the image if it gets out that she cheated on him.
maybe it'll circle back to the family. Those are our best. I think it's either got to be someone from his family or Howard David. That's the only two that's coming to mind.
I
I
can't see
hope
it
it's
being
not the
anyone
kids.
else.
Please don't make it the kid. That's an easy fallback.
And I don't want it to be Mary. Like I can understand if it was Mary and if Mary like, but now that I know she was in bed and I have that confirmation, I don't think it was her.
I don't think it was Mary, but I'm concerned for Mary. I'm very concerned
Yes.
for Mary. She has a lot of
Yes.
mental health things on the book, and this man is about to make her look really crazy because now the daughter took the Adderall.
Because now they have to go to the cop and tell her everything, and they have to like the whole story's not going to add up all the way because also June is going to have to talk about her son, even though Eleanor put it on the books already. But like June is going to have to talk about her son.
It's gonna fall apart before we figure out what's gonna happen.
Yeah, everything is going to like it's going to be a domino effect. It's going to be really bad.
Because the police don't know that Eleanor slept with Nancy's husband yet. They just, right? They haven't
No,
confirmed
they
that.
know because the daughter made that video on TikTok,
Oh, yes, it's the video.
but they don't know that Nancy slept with David. They don't know who David is because they
They
kept
don't
trying
know
to
who
figure out who
that
was
David
David.
is, yes.
They kept trying to figure out. They were like, "Who is David? Who is David?" And now that they know, they're not. They don't know that it's June's husband.
That's wild that the story started out with the girl dying. Then we find out one best friend slept with the now dead girl's husband. And then we move on a couple more episodes and find out the dead girl slept with the other girl's husband. And she was mad at her for sleeping with your man, but you had slept with hers. That is a crazy train of events.
And the
In the
only person
first
that ain't
week.
slept with nobody is June, and
And
she deserved to sleep with everybody.
mind you, the entire story is about how these three are best friends and basically family. And this is all unfolding in like a 2 week span that you were all undercover sharing
We are
husbands
a
and you didn't know.
family, like a giant tree, reaching up for the sky.
Yeah,
They a
it's definitely
family.
gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart. It's all
It's
gonna
not
fall
gonna be
apart.
good either. It's gonna be like super
It's gonna
traumatic.
be great to watch.
I think multiple people go to jail because like I just don't see multiple people not going to jail. I don't know who goes to jail for the murder of Nancy, but multiple
Yeah.
people are going to jail. Everybody deserves to go to
Howard
jail.
Howard David needs to go to jail. I don't know how we need to rectify this. I don't know how Eleanor is going to use those Olivia Pope skills, but she better get that man arrested
Figure
for
it out.
drugging his daughter.
Figure it out because he 100% drugged his daughter. And when I saw the
Mary better
seizure
not be
happening,
in
I was
handcuffs.
like, it's getting bad. We need to figure it out. And then when they were like, she had this, and I was like, I saw her put it up. Like, I had to replay the episode in my head. I was like, I saw her put it up. Like, she was not careless with it. Like, she wasn't just, you know, taking it and leaving it open and letting the kids know what it is. And also, what fucking kid is popping Altoids? Like, what kid is popping enough Altoids to the point that even if it was pills that they're overdosing, like, what kid is taking that many Altoids in the middle of the night? So that
Yeah.
means you're telling me the kid woke up out his sleep, went downstairs and was like, "Oh, I want a midnight snack," and started popping Altoids.
Yeah, they wanted an Altoid at 12 a.m.
And let's say what to for a child to be that sick at that weight, I don't know. I'm not a fucking nurse. What is it like? 3 pills they had to take at least 3, 4 pills.
She said it was like 10 milligrams. It wasn't like,
Yeah, it's not like it was hella milligrams, so she
Not
had to
like
take
he
like
was fentanyl or anything, and it was Adderall. So yeah, it was clear that he was doing that on purpose because like we saw
yes.
the whole scene where she dumped it in there, like she put it in the can. It was nothing that a kid would have just gotten, especially that call at late at night. Like she was at Eleanor's house at like 12 in the morning. It's
Yeah, I
not
can
like
see
she
if it
was
was like
just
10, 11 a.m. that they got a call and they were like,
the baby
oh, she
wasn't
wants to
up.
pop them for candy in the morning or something like that. That I would understand. But you're telling me that, and it looks like they have a bedtime. It looks like she tucks them in, like they have
Exactly.
a
She probably
routine.
tucked the
Those are
kids
kids
before
with
she
a
left.
routine.
Yeah, he did it. And even the way he was looking at her in the hospital, I feel like that was them telling you, I know you, she basically knew too much and he had to stop her. That was
He
how he
know
was
that
going
she
to
went to
stop
the
her.
ex-wife house. I don't know how. Maybe he got a track on her car.
But
Like we really got to get to the point, to get to the bottom of that. But like,
I, I think he realized he couldn't lie his way out of when she put the books together.
and also, did she put those the floorboard back together? Because she got the ring out of there, but did she put that back together?
Yeah, so maybe it has to be David Howard because like he wasn't home. He is now trying to frame Mary to like basically throw that
He
over the
lied to the
bed.
cops
Yeah, he's lying to the cops about where he is. Like, I feel like it's all pointing to him, and now he's trying to make Mary look crazy.
because she was looking for his suit. And I was like, are you looking for his suit to see if like there's lipstick on it? But then I thought like if he killed her, then it might be blood on it. And so she couldn't find his suit. Or was his suit from the cleaners in the cleaners? It was one or the other. Like I think his suit wasn't there or it was in that cleaner's bag. And then she found the floorboard went up. She found the ring that she gifted Nancy and was like, oh shit, like why would he have this? Because why would you have that? Because if she died, then she went to
Yeah,
the
she would have
morgue
never given
and
it.
you're not family, so you didn't go claim her belongings. So why would you have this?
I don't know. Apple TV is good at a plot twist, though. They are good at like the
Yes.
last 5 minutes of the show. Be like, just kidding, they did it.
And I'm wondering if like do they continue this show? Because you know Apple TV will come back with a show like 2-3 years later and be like, here's season two. Like, do they continue this? Because I know it's based on a book. Like, if the book ends and we find out who the killer is, like, do we try to
I
figure out what life looks like for them past this?
I don't think so. Kerry Washington usually sticks to her like books when she does it. She doesn't usually go past more.
And I think Kerry Washington and June are the producers of the show. Their companies are the producers of the show. So I
Mm-hmm.
can see them agreeing on that if that is what happens.
Uh huh. Yeah, but I'm enjoying. I love the cast. I think
Hmm.
I like Olivia Moss. I know everyone is like weird about her because she's a Scientologist. That's not my business, so I don't care. But
And when I went to a panel with them and she wasn't talking a lot and I was wondering like, is her character not in the show a lot? Like maybe she just doesn't have like a lot to talk about because of that. But then now I'm seeing like she was probably like shutting her mouth because if she talked about anything, she would
yeah, I was
tell
gonna
the
give it away.
entire show. Because it made sense. Like we already knew Nancy died. Like that was the audience knew that before the first episode. So it was just like for me, I was like, do we not learn more about her? Like, what happens that she's not talking? Because they would ask questions, and then I would see Kerry Washington and June like take over the question. I was like, I wonder if she's not in the show like past the first couple episodes. Now I know if she would have talked, she would have told everything. And like at one
Yeah,
point, she was like, I don't want to say too much. And I was like, what could you be saying? Like you die in the first episode. Now I know.
not you done killed the girl off. So you die.
You
What are you
die in
gonna?
like the
How are
first
you
20
gonna do
minutes
it?
of the show.
Yeah, but definitely, she definitely been in it the whole time, unveiling the
She's in
truths.
every episode, and honestly she's an extremely important character. Like sometimes Eleanor is like second, but now Mary's up there.
Yeah,
Like I used
yeah,
to be
and
like,
I
okay, Eleanor is like number one because you're living like a double life. Like all of them are actually living a double life, except kind of Mary, except for the fact that her husband's a cheater. And
she kind of lives a double life with her like her Adderall problem, I guess, and like the fact that she's been
okay,
dealing with this cheating stuff and no one knew and all this stuff. So maybe slightly.
let me say though, exclude the fact that the daughter gets sick at the end because that was the husband being a murderer. That was a great ad for Adderall because wow, she cracked that the hell out that case. She was popping them and drinking wine or water, whatever the hell she was drinking, and she was like, "Come on, Nancy, talk to me." And she popped another one, and then she was like, "What's this paper back here? Why do you have this paper?" Then she popped another one. I was like, "Damn, she is really."
My girl on go. Okay, she focused.
And then her son was like, yeah, you were asleep. And she just pieced it together. I was like, oh my God.
The Adderall's
Wow.
working. It's working overtime.
Get this girl some Adderall and she could solve any case. She could be a detective.
She was Adderall. I didn't realize Adderall could be such a big drug problem. I feel like she gonna be up for hours. That's
I
all
know
I
people in like
like.
college were like doing it and like staying up all night to do work, but I didn't know if they were
Some
like
people just
addicted.
yeah.
We would
I didn't know you
joke. We would
could.
be like, oh, like, 'cause I didn't do it, but like, I would hear people be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to pop an Adderall and I'll be up all night and I'll finish it. But like, I didn't think people were doing that, like,
Not to be popping
unless you were like
everything
a
all the
rapper or
time.
something. Cause like, if you're a normal person, why the hell are you doing that?
Yeah, I thought that was a very interesting addiction to have. But I mean,
But
cool.
also,
But
she's a stay at home mom. So maybe
yeah,
she's trying to like do a whole bunch of things at once.
yeah, stay awake and like be able to do everything in the day. It makes sense.
Cause that's a big undertaking to be a stay at home mom, to like get everybody
Yeah, she
up, clean the
has
house.
3 kids, right? They have the two little girls and they have the Marcus, the oldest son.
Yeah, he looks depressed. He has a gambling problem. Your husband's unemployed. Your
Yeah, girl,
two
you
daughters,
stressed. I be
like,
stressed too.
yeah, like, and then it looks like she makes her house a home. Like, there's like artwork and everything everywhere. So it looks like
Hmm.
she's like taking time with her kids.
She's
So,
definitely playing the like motherly stay at home. I really care about
yes,
my family, and that's another thing I really love about the show is like how different they made all of them, and like
yes,
even how they dress. Like whoever is dressing them, like thought about each one of those characters,
yes,
and like without you even speaking, you never forget what. Like Nancy is a dancer, she's the rich one, and Eleanor's
yes.
kind of like the fun single one, and like even her clothes and her haircut
Because
versus
when
Mary.
Eleanor came from the airport, she had a Birkin, a suitcase, and a dress and heels.
Yeah, at the party, she had on that little denim dress with the bra part. I was like,
Oh, I
okay,
love that
you're
dress.
cute. You're cute.
Yes, I love that
But
dress.
Mary wouldn't wear that. Mary would
No,
never wear that. And Nancy wouldn't wear that either. But like they had, I just feel like you never forget. They like do a really good job of communicating who they are in their clothes. Like
Nancy dress is so cute.
she does, but it's always like Chanel suits, hair
Yes.
pulled back. Like
It
where it
reminds
all
you that
put
she's like a
together.
ballerina and that
Yeah,
she
or like
lived this
also
like,
that she's trying to be perfect all the time.
yes,
Like it's never out of order.
she's trying to portray someone that's prim and
Yeah,
proper, and it gives that because you'll never think she came from the trailer park. So she hides it very well.
yeah. She hides the secret life so well. Like when you walk into the room, you would never know. You would never
No,
even thought that.
even how
How
she
they,
kind of handled the lawyer, and she was like, "What's going on? You're out
yeah,
here messing around with da da da." Like she gets it. Like she knows what's going on. Like. And she plays dumb really well because she knew that his dad was flirting with her. Like when June was like, "Is his dad flirting with you again?" And she was like, "Is he flirting with me?" I was like, "You know how to play the game. You know that man flirting with you."
yeah. You know that old man be a weird girl. Yeah, but great show, great characters. Cannot
Amazing
wait to
show.
see these next 2 episodes. I gotta see next. Mary learned a lot in this last episode, and we learned a lot about Mary. And now that her husband just tried to kill her daughter, I need to see how that ends.
And one thing I do like about them, even though Eleanor hasn't confessed fully, or she just confessed about the whole thing with June's son, once they tell each other stuff, they tell everything. They're not holding anything back. Like when Eleanor told that she was sleeping with old dude, she was like, "Hey, I'm sleeping with him," and she went to the house and she explained everything. When Mary figured everything out, she went straight to Eleanor's house and she was like, "Here's everything." So like when they're in a hospital room now and he's trying to like come at her crazy, Eleanor gonna know what's game. Like she gonna be like, "Okay, bet. I
Please
know how
give
to
that
come
a whole
behind
new
you."
hope. Oh my gosh! Please don't let this man get away with that because that's so crazy. You gave your kid Adderall to frame
He
your
gave that
wife.
girl Adderall, and
That's
he probably killed the
that's
ex-wife.
terrifying.
She went down the stairs again. Like
Yeah,
we
she
might
went down
find
the
out that she's
stairs.
dead.
I don't know if he knows about that Mary got to the ex-wife, but I think that really scared him when he realized Mary could put together that he had slept with Nancy.
You're not about
Because
to
he
leave
was
me.
doing a lot of deflecting. He was doing, and that's when he started like Loki being like the what is it? Not narcissist, but like gaslighting her to
Hmm.
like think she was crazy. Now you remember this. No, I'm not crazy. You slept with my best friend, and you trying to act like
You
I'm
gave me the
crazy.
same book and you underlined this same
Same
passage.
words, and you're not
Why the
making any
hell would
sense to
she
me.
have this? And he
Like,
like, maybe she wanted to read the book. Like, it's a great book. I wrote some great shit.
three,
Like,
three people bought the book. That's not what happened. Okay, three people bought the book. That's not this. Okay, make it make
one
sense
book is
right now.
downstairs, and you telling me that she bought another book? No, nobody bought that damn
No, she
book.
didn't.
Like, please be serious.
No,
Great
she did
show.
not do that. Not, and even if she bought another book, she did not read it and underline this exact part you did. What is happening here?
And please don't piss me off. I'm about to fight you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely gaslighting her. He definitely did that shit, and I need it to come out. Please do not. That's gonna stress me out bad if that does
If
not
it's
happen.
anybody else, it has to be the sister. I don't want it to be anybody. Like, I'll settle with the sister, but it has
The
to be
family, yeah.
David.
When it comes to the who killed Nancy, it has to be the family or David. But David is doing a lot right now to cover up some shit, so I'm leaning towards him.
Or he saw who did it.
Or maybe that's also why maybe he's also going to try and blame this on Mary too because of this. I don't know, but I
I
think
don't
whatever
know.
he doesn't know. I think he doesn't know what Mary knows, and this is him getting rid of her. And it might tie into him trying to blackmail her, but I really think he might be the one who did it. After we're talking about this all the way through.
Yeah. It's a great show. Highly recommend it, everyone. And I highly recommend that you watch it with your friends. Like, you need someone to talk to this show. Like, after you watch an episode, you need to talk about it with somebody. You need to debrief. And, like, shout out to all the creators online that are talking about the show, like, and really diving into it and having fun with it. But, like, you need to be able to call somebody and be like, did you
Did
just
you
see
see
that shit?
this? Did you see what happened?
It's like
Uh,
Desperate Housewives. Like, if you like watch Desperate Housewives for the first time and you remember like that feeling of seeing everything unfold, it's like that. It's quicker because Desperate Housewives was like what 8 seasons with 20
long.
something episodes. Like, it was long. This is 8 episodes, and so it's like that experience. If you ever watch Desperate Housewives, it's like that experience of really getting a good drama show, women focused, and just seeing all the mess that goes on.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something to watch, definitely jump in. I think there's only what 2 more episodes left. So
Comes on
episode
Wednesday. Well, Tuesday
7,
night.
yeah. So episode 7 will come out Tuesday night, the 21st, and the final episode should be available by the 28th of April
Ah!
at night. So if you 29th officially, they
I
just,
stay up. That is a show that I stay up for. My Wednesday shows. I will take a nap around 10 o'clock, wake up at 11:30, and I will crank out my
but
Wednesday shows.
you watch it at like 12 a.m. exactly then.
Here, I think it drops at like 9 p.m. on
Oh,
Tuesday, if I'm
oh
not
yeah. So
mistaken.
yeah, Eastern time it stops at 12. That's why I wait till Wednesday. But yeah,
Yeah.
the 28th/29th, I will be ready and checked in because I know as soon as people watch it, they make a video. I've
Yes.
had to like skip past because I'm like, no, I haven't seen it yet. I
Yes.
haven't seen it yet. But that
Yes.
for that last one, I will right first thing I'm watching. Thank you.
I can't
Please tell
wait.
me.
I'm setting my alarm for next week, and honestly, I might drop a video at midnight. Like, I might be like, guys,
I did
we
it.
need
I
to talk
finished.
about this right now, right now.
This is
And one
long.
episode left. And then Kerry Washington's like mad funny with all her TikToks. Like, whoever is over there with her in socials, the sounds that she's using, everything that she's doing to promote the show is like super funny. Because honestly, the storyline is really funny when you talk about it out loud because it's so insane.
Yeah, I love trying a friend triangle where everyone's sleeping with each other's husband and now someone's dead.
The only person that's not getting none is Mary.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe it's her. She really getting the short end of this little group
Get you
situation.
some, June. Damn.
Mm. But what else are you watching this week? And I guess now that we have to wait another 5 more days for the new episode of Imperfect Women.
So this weekend is WrestleMania Sunday. WrestleMania is 2 days, fucking 45 hours long. Um, it's on ESPN, but I also use Hulu because I have Hulu plus Live TV, so I'm able to watch it using that. But ESPN is like $35 or something like that, and a lot of fans complain about that. So if anybody's wondering, I use Hulu plus Live TV. It's just a part of that. You get ESPN, Disney Plus, all of that good stuff. So WrestleMania's night 1 is Saturday, night 2 is Sunday, but also Sunday is Euphoria Sunday. I enjoyed the first episode. I don't agree with everybody else. I don't know what y'all wanted the first episode. Y'all wanted Rue to be having an overdose or something like that. Like, yeah, of course the girl's on the run. Of course the girl's a drug mule. Like,
It
I
was
don't
crazy.
know. It was insane.
It was a wild first episode, but I don't think it was bad at all because it's like we've been gone for all this time and we needed to kind of get a round up of like where everyone was at now and where we're starting because I know it's only going to get crazier from here. And if Rue is already running from Mexican police to a over the border thing, I
That
can
was
only imagine where we're
insane.
going.
Why the hell are you? Why are you crossing the border this way?
Yeah, how did you? You know what? You know what, Rue? And then when she got to the pimp's house, it was a movie in one episode. I'm not gonna lie, that
Yes.
was a lot.
Yes.
I was Rue, not you didn't find your dream house in the pimp's house basement.
Yes. He was like,
That
I'm in
he
the
thought she
business
could
of
steal one of
pussy.
his girls. Ugh, Rue,
Now
Rue,
she reading the Bible.
you're stressing me out, Rue, already.
Now she reading the Bible. Now she listening to Genesis while she Ubering people. It's a lot
Was
going
she
on in
reading
the
the
episode.
Bible and found it in the pimp house? That was the ending. Now she thought she made it to heaven because he found his slice of heaven with the hose. That's what she would go with her Bible
She
reading.
was like, I thought you were here to save me. I'm on this journey with God. And I just thought, I'm in a bad pickle with old girl and I want to stop selling drugs.
Right.
And
I just
when
want
you
to
was like, be a
stop.
pimp, I was
Stop.
like, oh, that'd be great. Like, of course God want me to do that.
God did not tell you to be a pimp, Rue. Okay. He did not tell
That
you to
was
go
the
from drug
funniest shit
dealing to
ever. Like,
pimping.
Zendaya deserves whatever award nominations she's gonna get for this season
Yeah.
off episode one. She's the
I bet.
body language. Like,
I
Zendaya's
bet she just
funny.
has so much fun playing Rue. Like, just
I
do
hope
some
she has a
wild
good
shit.
time because Rue
You'd
is
be like,
literally hilarious.
you'd be like, can I try this? I have an idea. I
And
have an
then I'm
idea.
also doing Love Island, Beyond the Villa.
How is it? I don't know if I want to watch. I watched Love Island and it was a terrible season last summer and the voting really pissed me off. And I don't know the whole aftermath of this cast has been a complete shit show compared to the last one. And I don't know. And they took the people I wanted to see. I wanted to see what happened with Janae, and then they gave me Amaya, and I was mad. Is it worth it? They
So
really
I know
pissed
a
me
lot of
off
people
going
are
into
complaining
season
because they're like, Olandria and everybody should be on it. But I was like, first off, Olandria is bigger than the
Boys are
program. One,
busy.
she's not going to be on there. So, and then Ace and Shelly, y'all would complain if Ace and Shelly was on the show. Y'all would be like, they're being fake. So there would be a lot of complaints if the main cast people were on there. So if we want drama, we have to take second best. Amaya is on a different show because why are you in a recording studio? Why are you rapping? You're on Love and Hip Hop. Hannah and Iris, I call her Iris Spring, they are on a different show because they are in a furniture store just sitting talking gossiping about life. So I don't know what show they're on. If it wasn't for Hannah, I know a lot of people are upset with Hannah and calling her corny. I do think what she said, the delivery wasn't there. But basically, we find out
The delivery wasn't there,
the
but
delivery wasn't there, but the drama was there. And I'm
okay.
in reality TV for the drama. I don't care about these people past the show. Like, I don't keep up with their life. I don't give a damn. But I will watch a show for some drama. So the problem is that Iris is with TJ now, and Iris
Hmm.
broke up with Pepe, but Iris is saying that Pepe cheated on her, and that a whole bunch of girls came up to her as a woman, was like, he's cheating on me. And she admits that she went to go see TJ 24 hours after landing, after leaving the villa. That's a whole mess there.
Is
Pepe
it
says that
cheating? That don't count
TJ,
as cheating.
huh?
That didn't count as cheating.
Look, you
Okay,
know,
just wondering. I mean, okay, we,
look,
we just want to talk. Okay, got
I,
it.
I, I be trying to support women's rights and wrongs. And so Pepe said that TJ messed around with Graceland, but he also said that it also confused me because I don't know if she was saying Hannah, but I think she was saying Hannah. I think Pepe said that TJ messed around with Hannah, got some hair from her in Koreatown, Chinatown, one of them towns. Um, Everybody denies that. They saying Pepe lying. Pepe saying he never cheated on her, and so he didn't go speak to. He tried to speak to TJ when it was at the party. TJ had a turtleneck on, sipping on espresso martini. He didn't want to shake Pepe hand, and so Pepe was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna go sit over here with Brian, Chris, and Taylor," and he didn't go speak to the girls, and so. Hannah was like, he being a bitch about it. Like, I'm gonna go say something. And she was like, you sitting over here being a pussy? You're not gonna go say nothing to the girls? Like, her delivery was very like,
Abrasive.
yeah, and like,
Aggressive.
see, I went to a PWI, so I kind of know girls like Hannah. Like, if you went to the bar on
She was
Thursdays,
blunt.
yes, she's one of those. Like, if you went to the bar on Thursdays, those drunk girls that walk up to you, and she's that. Like, Yeah.
Okay.
She called him
So
bald, and people were like, she's being mean. Because she called him bald. But then some people are upset because they're like, Brian was sitting right there. Why you ain't had the same smoke for Amaya, having Amaya back? Even though Amaya didn't come. Amaya was in charge of this party too. So was Jeremiah. Jeremiah didn't come. He has the stomach flu. Amaya was at home on the couch with her parents. Everybody was wearing all black, and it was supposed to be her birthday celebration.
okay,
Um,
I'm gonna watch this now. This is a mess.
this
I'm
is
gonna
a
have to
mess.
turn this on
And I do
because
understand everybody's like, Hannah's doing the most. However, if it wasn't for Hannah in this first episode, we would have nothing to talk about. They gave us nothing. They gave us nothing. We needed Hannah to do that.
so
We
we should have
needed
kept Janae and told me what happened with that man. That's what we should have did.
Clark in Oklahoma with the horses and the shit, taking care of Tyler. And she want to go to LA and start working. And he like, but I want Clark to kind of stay with me. They holding hands,
That
shifting
sounds better.
positions. It's a
Okay.
lot. I
I
didn't finish
forget we're
episode
like
2 yet,
20,
but Coco's
25.
in episode 2.
How'd she get on here? She barely did anything. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna watch it. But like you said, it's the second rate ones, and like, how did Coco get on there? I don't even care.
Yeah. It's
Sorry.
like we need these second grade people because if we have the first grade people, they have brands, they have businesses now. And we wouldn't be able to get this type of mess and unnecessary mess at that
Coco
with
was the one
the
that was with
stars.
Ace.
Yes, Shelly Big Sister.
Shelly, well, yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll get to
Yeah.
that. I'm planning on watching From this weekend. It comes back on Sunday. My favorite show, season 4
Boom.
premieres. Can't wait. That's all I'm worried about. That and Euphoria.
Because Euphoria is actually good.
Hmm. It
Highly
is.
recommend, guys.
I will not be missing an episode. I'm pretty sure. I
No,
know they don't want to say it out loud, but I'm pretty sure this is the last season. Because if
I'm
not,
pretty
I
sure.
don't know who else is going to be in it. Because they're
Because
not.
once Zendaya leave, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah, the day out, I'm out. I don't need a show about Sydney Sweeney and Jacob Ellergy.
Did you see her say she about to show the titties on OnlyFans for some flowers?
Is she really?
Not in real life, on the show.
I was about to say, whoa, that was a turn of events. How she really become her character? That was crazy. Yes, that there I did see that,
You were really
and I
concerned. You
loved
were
how
like, did
they.
she really?
I know. I loved how they did. They showed like where they. I love how they did the updates because like the whole scene with Cassie and Nate versus where Maddie was, and I was like, wow. And they even like filmed him in the same kind of like way they used to back in the day with Maddie
Yes.
and Nate. It was
Yes.
good.
Yes. I enjoyed it. I'm actually, I saw some people complaining that Fez is in jail and like let the character die and be in peace. Like that was on Threads. I don't know other platforms, but I did see that on Threads. But I like it. It's realistic. Of
Yeah.
course, he's in jail for 30 years. Like,
Yeah, he just what we just seen the last of him in Ashtray. That is exactly where he was
I'm
going
okay
to.
with it. Like it keeps the character alive. It keeps the conversation going. Like Fez is in jail. Fez is in jail. How is Fez? Like we can bring his name up multiple times. Well, at least I hope they do.
Yeah,
And
without
then
talking about for sure.
without saying death, like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with how his story turned out because it's like he's kind of still there, but without being there.
Yeah. And
Ashtray, I
then
don't know. They didn't say anything about Ashtray
I
and
don't
like
think
all
they
that
said
happened
anything
last
about him.
season. Yeah,
I heard them say raid at Ashtray House, but I don't think they finished it off and said what happened to him. And I'm okay with Lexi not talking to him. She was like, "It's my off day. I don't feel like having no jail call. Like I got other stuff to do in my day. I want to lay down and
he
spread my
didn't come to
legs
my
and let the
play.
wind flow. Like I don't have time to sit and have a jail call. Damn. Well, you
Right, never
and
even
Rue like
made.
he got nothing but time. I know, bitch. That's why I don't want to talk to him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going. I feel like the only person we really didn't get into this last week was Jules,
And I'm okay with that.
and I want more because I feel like that's going to be heavy in episode 2. So
I'm okay with
keep
that.
them coming.
I don't need her. I like Alamo Jones or Alamo, whatever his name is. Alamo, I like him. The
Who's
shooting the
Alamo?
apple, the dude that shot the apple off Rue's head.
Oh,
I like
he
him.
he was funny. Rue's new dream man. Because
I like
what is
him.
her new role model?
I like him. He's that.
He's funny. And his
Keep him around.
what was old boy who wouldn't let Rue look at him? What was his name?
I don't know, but he was so funny. He was like, "Don't look at me."
Don't look at me.
He told her to go to the bathroom and come back. Don't touch
And she in
nothing.
the room
She in the
partying.
party like, hey.
Don't look at me.
Now she about to be a pimp. Now people dying in the back because you brought fentanyl and you don't even
He was
know.
listening to her like, what is this girl talking about? She's talking about you. What is this in her dream life? He was like,
And Marshawn Lynch like, this
girl,
bitch tweak it out.
get your ass out. Get your ass back home, please.
I'm so
I'm over
mad.
here
I
trying
have
to
to
keep
do
this big
something
ass pimp
Sunday.
alive, and you want to come here and talk about, I want to be like you when I grow up. Get out.
I'm so mad. I think I'm gonna miss like the first part. I'm gonna have to stay off social media. Like, I'm glad we have shows like that where I have to stay off social media so I don't see, because Euphoria is like a real time show. People are posting immediately. So I'm gonna stay off social Sunday because I have something to do. But as soon as it's over, I'm coming back and I'm watching Euphoria. I might go live again. It was fun. The people's was having a good yap session watching Euphoria.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that we want to watch coming up? Honestly, those are the two I'm pressed on from
That's what
anything.
I'm super pressed. I'm gonna watch Margot's Got Money Troubles. I'm definitely gonna watch that
Yeah.
and see what's to that. But the first three episodes of Margot's Got Money Troubles is now available to stream on Apple TV. That's also a Wednesday show. So adding that to the list of shows that we're watching. But yeah, Chicago PD is not back, so I don't have anything to talk about there. No Chicago PD, no Chicago Fire.
Yeah. There's a couple of like weekly shows that I'm watching, but I'm focusing on, yeah, like Apple TV has a couple things, but a lot of things to binge through, like The Miniature Wife. I'm finishing still.
Yes,
Malcolm in the Middle thing.
I
I'm
saw the first
watching
episode. It's really
Imperfect.
funny.
Yeah, I like all of them. Even Malcolm in the Middle is like, it's nice because I watched the show back in the day and it's like all
Hmm.
of the cast. Like that's really what the
Hmm.
nice part is. Like Stevie's in it. They have everybody who was in the original show, like the kids. So
And for
I think
the
that's the
replacement of
excitement.
Dewey, he really looks like Dewey. Like,
Yeah, like
who they
it's
got to
not
play
really
Dewey
missing a
looks,
beat.
yeah, they it looks exactly like Dewey. And I had to sit with it for a second because I had to remember like the last episode when they were pregnant and we were trying to figure out like if it was a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
Because when they were like, we have a non-binary, and I thought about it, like I think I got to the second episode, I was like, no, that's funny as hell because we didn't know
Yeah,
if
because
it
we
was a
never knew
girl or
what
a
they were
boy.
having. Yeah, exactly. So I think if you watch the show back in the day, then you would enjoy this. But if not,
Yes.
you might be lost as hell as to what's
You
going on,
might be
and you
like,
probably
this is
won't think
so
it's funny.
confusing. Why are
Yeah,
they? You might think they're trying to be too modern, too hip, whatever you think, but like, it's really
yeah.
funny how they tie stuff in. Because when
How
they
they
were
thought
like,
about
we have a
it, and like
non-binary, I have three brothers in a non-binary. I was like, huh. And then I thought about it. We didn't know if they had a sister or a brother.
she just had another baby
And I read an
after she had already
article
had a
about it.
baby that was a surprise.
Yes, and I read an article about it, and I was like, you know what? This makes so much sense because we really, as a cast, like we or as a watcher, we were trying to figure out like what's the last baby, like, and then that one is really like all of them meshed into one, and then
Yeah,
Reese's wife is hilarious.
Francis and his wife are still on. Like, I sign me up. I watched that show so much when I was a kid, so I like it. I
I
just
could
gotta
do if
finish
we
the
had
last
like
episode.
Malcolm's daughter do the show next, like she carries it on. I'll be okay with that because she's really funny too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd watch another one. I really liked the original Malcolm in the Middle. It was funny. It was so goofy. I don't know if you could do the same stuff in 2026.
And they
But maybe
can't,
like a maybe.
after these episodes, they can't do like another season because they don't have the time. Bryan Cranston is doing the studio plus other stuff. And then Frankie Muniz, I thought it was a joke about him being a race car driver. And people were like, no, he's a race car driver. He doesn't have the schedule. And I was like, what?
Yeah, the cast definitely a lot of the cast definitely got a lot bigger, so they probably be hard to do with the original cast. But I could see maybe this is a little test. Keep talking
Yeah.
about it, the
If they could
see
drop
what
like a
people
couple
like.
episodes like once a year, I'll be okay with that. Like 4 episodes a year. I would be okay
4
with that.
episodes a year.
They don't have time for 8 episodes. He's a race car driver.
He's a race car driver. That man is from Breaking Bad now. They've had
Yeah,
whole
and
new
he's in
lives.
the studio, like the studio's still filming, I think. So like
Yeah,
he has shit to do. But speaking of
understandable.
Euphoria doubling back, like did you see the premiere of Euphoria at Coachella? Did you watch Coachella?
I watched. No, I didn't watch Coachella. I just watched everybody's TikToks about Coachella.
I have FOMO about Coachella again, not saying they had really good marketing, but because I'm a concert girl, like and a festival girl, I've gone to Coachella before, I want to go again. So next
I
year I've
want to.
already started putting it in my friend's ear like we're doing a
I
payment
wanna.
plan.
I want someone to brand trip me to Coachella. How do I do that?
How do we nominate ourselves? I'm nominating myself for Lollapalooza in
I saw
Chicago.
multiple creators who have less followers than me going to Coachella on brand trips. I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong and get myself to it on a Coachella
Okay,
brand trip
run your
because
pitch.
I'm not doing the tent. I don't want to rent my own.
You
I
not doing
want
a
the
tent?
house. I want the house that
You
everyone's
want the house?
The houses
Okay,
look nice.
so what are your like top 5 brands? Like if you could right now be like, hey, these 5 brands or these 3 brands, send me to Coachella next year. What are your 3 brands? Let's pitch you. I'm gonna pitch myself for Lollapalooza after.
I feel like there's so many brands are they going to be TV overlap? Because I know Paramount/Warner Brothers they did something at Coachella this year.
You could do anything because HBO was there for Coachella. I mean, for Euphoria.
Oh well, then yeah, let's go for
They
that.
could have called a whole bunch of TV creators for that.
I wonder why they don't. I guess it's because it's like the influencer Olympics and it's a lot of like lifestyle, beauty
Also,
stuff like
send me
that.
weekend 2. You don't have to send me weekend 1. I like weekend 2 anyway. I had a blast during weekend 2. Like, you don't have to
I
send me
don't
during
care
the
what
influencer
weekend.
heavy. Give
I
weekend
don't
2
care
people
what day.
something. Yeah. We can broadcast for weekend 2. We can give a little podcast. We can ask people what they're watching, a whole bunch of stuff. But for Lollapalooza, Vaseline, if you're looking for somebody, watch my skin glisten on a Chicago summer day at Lollapalooza with a microphone in my hand while ask people what they're watching because you can watch
Mm-hmm.
Lollapalooza, I think on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. Hulu, hey girl. Um, and then I don't know, someone else, the water bottle company or something, but Vaseline, girl, don't miss out. Don't miss
Okay,
out. We got
it's
this.
coming for us.
We got this. Because it doesn't make sense. Not having film and TV creators at music festivals is insane because a lot of people are watching this via the TV at home.
Yeah, literally, they're watching it from TV, and they need some more black creators at Coachella and elsewhere
Look,
because I think I saw Mickey, I
I
saw
saw Serena.
Monet. I didn't see Serena. Did she go? She was in a brand house, or they just went out there. I mean, she's gonna get in anywhere either way, but
I don't know. I don't know if she was posting as a brand or not. I know
yeah,
Landry has 7 billion brands. That baby
yeah,
fat outfit was
Barbie.
Barbie was insane. Those Barbie
That would
fits
have
were
been a fun one.
insane.
That would have been so fun to be on a Barbie brand trip. I would have.
Yes.
I made it. Okay, I made it.
Honestly, Vaseline just needs to call, all the dark skinned baddies and we
Yeah,
can just have a house.
because I use that Vaseline lotion. That's the last Vaseline cocoa butter lotion. That's literally my
What? The
daily lotion.
oil
I
and with
mix
the
the
one with the
oil and the
glisten?
lotion, and I put it
Yes.
on my skin every day. Every day.
And I put the one with the
Swear by
shimmer
it.
when I go out and people be like, "Oh my god, your
This
skin." And I'd be like, "Thanks."
Yes, and the shimmer. I have a big bottle of the shimmer, and I put it in a little bottle so I can travel with it. And then I also have a big bottle to keep it.
Yep. I
It
mix it
looks
with my
so
EOS.
good.
EOS, babe. If you looking for somebody that actually likes EOS, I love EOS. I use the shower gel, um the whipped butter is really good. The lotion, the oil. I haven't gotten a
Okay.
perfume or the mist, whatever it is, but all the other products are good to me.
Okay, guys, you've heard it here first. We're going to Lollapalooza and Coachella
Yes.
with brands next year. We're just putting it in there right now.
Lollapalooza is this year, so we're going to
Oh,
Lollapalooza next
this
year.
year and next year. We're starting our campaign now for whichever
Yes.
one is next.
Sometimes you have to pitch yourself clearly.
Clearly,
Clearly. I don't know
more
why,
black members.
but we got
But
you.
yeah. Okay. Well, we have 2 more episodes left of Imperfect Women. We get to watch Euphoria. We get to watch. So I think we have a pretty stacked week. I have a lot to catch up on in the next couple of
There's a
weeks.
lot to watch in April, so no one can complain and be like, I have nothing to watch. There's nothing to watch. There's so many different genres from wrestling, from documentaries. Like, there's
Everything.
something to watch for everybody. There's a lot of black film and TV to watch as well. Make sure you go see You, Me, and Tuscany, the drama. Make sure you watch From this weekend. There's so many things to watch. So,
Yes, and we will be back next week to talk about even more. I think we're going to talk more about movies, maybe, or some of those black TV shows and movies that are coming out. So,
Michael Jackson, yes.
yes, Michael Jackson's coming out soon.
So
On
if you don't know
June.
now, make sure you go see Michael Jackson as well. I've heard from somebody that went to the premiere and not the premiere, but to a private screening. And they were like, Jafar does an amazing job. Like, they're like,
I
he
cannot
really
wait.
embodies Michael Jackson in a way that you wouldn't even expect. Like, he is Michael. So I've heard nothing but good things about Jafar's performance, so I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna cry. I'm ready to cry in the theater. Like me and my friend are ready to rent a theater. So
Yeah,
make sure you go see
honestly,
all these black films in theaters. Like don't get it
support
on
them,
bootleg.
please.
Don't get it online. Make sure you go support so we can have more of them.
But thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.